Hello and welcome back. Ron Ball speaking. Get ready for an exciting FIFA World Cup 2026 clash. France versus Spain. Match is a simulation made in PES 21, completely recorded and edited by me. There is no real match footage here. Everything is created just for entertainment. So enjoy the game and let's begin. Hello everyone, I'm Ron Ball and you are watching France versus Spain in the FIFA World Cup 2026. This is a simulation match created using PES 21 eFootball, recorded and edited entirely by me. This is not a real match. Everything you see is a gameplay and made purely for entertainment purposes. Spain, known for their calm position and control, have looked very sharp throughout the tournament. Meanwhile, France have been powerful and clinical, always dangerous, going forward with quick attacking play. A huge game, a massive moment. So sit back, enjoy the match, and let's get started.
So we're up and running. There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but
And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
There's an early warning shot across the bow.
We are heading into the massive FIFA World Cup 2026 semi-final clash, France versus Spain, and both teams have been absolutely outstanding through the tournament. Spain come into this game unbeaten so far, calm, composed, and extremely disciplined at the back. They have conceded very few goals in the entire tournament, showing just how solid their defensive structure has been. Going forward, Spain haven't been the most explosive side, but they have been efficient. Players like Michael Merino have stepped up in big moments, delivering crucial goals, and it mattered most. And young talent Lemon Yamal has added creativity and flair in the attacking third. Now on the other side, France have been simply dominant. They have won every single match in this World Cup. A perfect record so far, fast, powerful and deadly in attack. This team can score at any moment. Leading the charge is Kylian Mbappe, who has been one of the standout players of the tournament, consistently delivering goals and assists. Alongside him, Dembele has been in top form, adding pace and finishing quality on the wings. So what we have here is perfect contrast. Spain focused on position control and patience. France built on speed, power and clinical finishing. Both teams are just one step away from the World Cup final. Everything is on the line and based on current form, this could go either way. Stay tuned. This is going to be a huge one.
Oh, what a climb! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Up for a throw. Mbappe, back into the middle. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Now it's Oyarzabal. Cucurella. Pedri. Pedro Porro. And here's Yamal. Yamal!
Lamine Yamal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Moved on forwards. Elise. And it's Gusto. Olise. Oh, smashing header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Nico Williams. Nico Williams goes on a run down the left wing. Cross deflected behind for a corner. That has been knocked clear. Dembele. Mbappe. Gusto. And he goes cross-field. And it's hoisted clear. Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Conte. Chouameni. Nico Williams. Pedri. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Pedri. Ramal. Nico Williams. Ramal. Rodri. Pedri. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Conte. Chouameni played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Cucurella. Searching pass he's played there. Williams. Over to the left. There are a few waiting for it. Pedri. Rodri. Looking here to chip it through. Hernandez can get it clear. And it's been taken short. Nico Williams tries a cross. It's out for a goal kick. Chouameni. Gusto. Chouameni. Aim forwards. Gusto chasing after it. And it's Gusto. Oh, that's nice. Elise. Conte. Out to the left it goes. Now the delivery. Nice interception, well timed. Hernandez. Now it's Mbappe. Cleared without complication. France have reclaimed it. Hernandez. Mbappe. It's a threatening ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Kubasi. Pedri. Elise. Conte. Elise. Great defending, strong and determined. Pedri is there and he can get that clear. Now who's going to be first to this? Gusto clipped into space. Out of play for a goal kick. Rodri, and the keeper's got it again. Laporte. Pedri. Nico Williams. Rodri. Kante did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Upamecano. Gusto. Upamecano forwards and with intent. Tchouaméni played out to the left flank. Rodri. Pedri. Howson. Nico Williams. Laporte. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Yamal. And it's Porro. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Rodri. Mikel Oyarzabal. Here's Oyarzabal. Pedri spread out to the left. Cucurella crosses. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Elise. Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Hernandez. Mbappe. Conte. Tchouaméni. Oh, good spread. And here's it's Dembele! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cucurella. Nico Williams. Laporte. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Pedri. Rodri. Nico Williams played out to the left flank. Carries far too far and out of play. Tchouaméni. Mbappe. Elise. Hernandez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's found a way through. Nice control. And it's Porro. That's good play. And it's hoisted clear. Big chance! A real chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Spain have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Konate. Conte. Hernandez. And it's played forward. Hernandez. Konate. Gusto. Tchouaméni. That's really well manoeuvred. Out to the left it goes. Mbappe. Conte. That's a nicely weighted pass. Nico Williams. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Pedri shifted upfield. Olise. Conte. Olise. Gusto. Tchouaméni. Rodri, too strong for his opponent there. He's in a great position here. Pedri. Proves too strong. Conte. Gusto. Olise. Olise, gently done. And it's Conte. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Yamal. Trying to get their passing game going here, Jim. Just plotting a route round their opponents.
Yeah, just keep things nice, short, crisp, and let the ball do all the work, and it ought to pay off for them as well.
That is lovely. Cucurella. Oh, such a clever touch. Looking for a decent ball in. Pedri. That's a good ball. Here. Can he finish? Oh, it's come loose. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Tries a shot! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Conte. Mbappe. Tchouaméni, forwards and with intent. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some...
Goes for a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Pedri. Laporte. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Howson. Pedri. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Nico Williams.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Pedri. And it's Cucurella. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Chouameni. Gusto looks to the other side. Mbappe. Conte. That is good strength. Mbappe. Over to the left. He is just caressing the ball. Moved on forwards. Pedro Porro. Now it's Williams. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Conte. Upamecano. Olise. And it's played forward. Yamal wins the duel this time. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. And here's Oyarzabal. Pedri. Cucurella. It's run loose here. And that has been clubbed away. Rodri. Looks across and plays it in. Deftly away. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Great defending, strong and determined. Mbappe. It's a good run down the left-hand side. That's very neat. That is Conte. Chouameni. Conte. Rodri. Nico Williams. Howson. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Pedri. Nico Williams. Rodri. Laporte. Spain keep the ball but can't do anything meaningful with it. 0-0 still. No lack of chances though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Kubasa. Pedri. Played out to the right. Pedro Porro. Oh, nice touch. Pedro Porro puts them all in. Rodri. Yamal. Gets it away. Nico Williams. And here's Yamal. Pedro Porro picks it up out wide. And what about this cross? Dealt with nicely by the defence. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Hernandez. Conte. Gusto. Wins the duel this time. Conte. Mbappe. Conte. Brilliantly cut out. That is Conte. Kante played into space. Real chance! Nico Williams. Laporte. Howson. Nico Williams. Howson. Rodri. Cucurella. Rodri. Yamal. Pedro Porro. So who's he picking out? Pedro Porro, and he whips it in. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. They've played it short. Now it's Oyarzabal. Cross goes in. Diving header! Now that was a full-blooded header.
Rodri instinctively knew that it was his best option. The planning beat the execution there.
That's really well manoeuvred. Conte. Pedri. And it's Cucurella. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Oyarzabal is offering a wry smile there.
Hernandez getting this one clear. And the shot! Rodri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Cucurella going full steam ahead down the left flank. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. And he cuts out the supply. And they've got rid. Yamal. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Mbappe. Conte. And that's a throw. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Howson. Pedri. Calmly anticipates. Conte. Olise. And it's Gusto. Olise. Oh, they could be caught out here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Hernandez. Oh, sweet feet. Nico Williams. Laporte. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Upamecano shifted upfield. Chouameni. Yamal producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Nico Williams. Pedri. Yamal. Pedri. Yamal. Cucurella. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Played towards the other side. Mbappe, played out wide. Hernandez with the delivery. Rodri aimed forwards. Pedro Porro is fouled. Kante is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Out to the right. And it's Rodri. Pedro Porro tries a cross. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Laporte. Nico Williams. That's tidy. Cucurella. Aimed into... Up he goes! Upamecano tries to clear. Williams. It's a loose ball. Olise. Chouameni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Olise. Oh, it's come loose. Rodri. Laporte. Pedri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Gusto. France to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Chouameni, Olise, Conte, Mbappe, showing good feet, a chance to play it in. Great defending, strong and determined. Pedro Porro, Yamal, Kubasi, Nico Williams, Cucurella, Nico Williams, and that is out of play. Conte, still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Rodri, Pedro Porro, Kubasi, Yamal, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Conte, and they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Al Kubasi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Moved on forwards. Conte
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Olise, Hernandez. Oh, that's neat. Al Kubasi shifted upfield. Mbappe. Olise takes a shot. Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
That has been knocked clear. Pedro Porro have it back and can go again. Out towards the flank. Nico Williams. Oh, it's a great ball here. And a chance! Olise. Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. And it's Hernandez. Pedro Porro gets rid without sophistication. Upamecano gets across to intercept that. Gusto. Olise. He's had a shot! Climbs up big! Harmlessly behind. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Laporte. Pedri. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Rodri. Pedro Porro. That's a danger. And the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Pedri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Chouameni. Dembele played out to the left flank. That is Kante. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Kubasi. Laporte. Nico Williams. That's a good run down the left. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Gusto, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Oh, he'll be annoyed at himself for not getting there. Rodri. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Rodri, who does have an assist to his name. Nico Williams, spread out to the left. Lovely bit of skill. Cucurella puts the ball in. And here's Nico Williams. Mbappe. That has been cut short. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Laporte. Nico Williams. Pedri. Rodri. Nico Williams. Nico Williams chooses to go cross-field. And here's Yamal. Pedro Porro. Lovely feet. Rodri. And here's Yamal. Pedri. And here's Yamal. Pedro Porro flashes it across. Pedro Porro has overhit that horribly. Hernandez. Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. That's good play. And here's Dembele. Turns and goes back. And here's Olise. It's a good-looking delivery. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Howson. Laporte. Pedri. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Dembele. Gusto tries to dink it through. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he thumps it clear. Pedri. Tchouaméni cuts it out. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. Upamecano gets good distance on it. Rodri chips it through. And that was very necessary. Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. Lovely bit of skill. Williams. Now it's Yamal. And he shoots! Kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Tchouaméni can get it clear. Chance, surely! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Hernandez clears it away. He's well positioned. Pedri! Well, it was a nice setup, but not so good beyond that.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
And it's Pedri. Gusto. Tchouaméni. Gusto. Played over towards the opposite flank. Mbappe. The ball goes in. He's there to get rid. Great defending, strong and determined. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro. Yamal. And it's Porro. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Rodri. Cucurella. Laporte. Rodri. Pedro Porro. And here's Oyarzabal. Yamal played out towards the right wing. Tchouaméni gets it clear and reclaimed it in a trice. Gusto. Tchouaméni. Gusto. Hernandez. Conte. Hernandez. Succumbs to the pressure. Rodri. Yamal. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nice control. It's a promising position. And that's been repelled. Tchouaméni. Conte. Mbappe. And here's Olise. Olise. Oh, shooting chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Tchouaméni plays it short. That's very neat. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And here's Mbappe. It's Hernandez. Real chance here. Dembele. Shot a goal!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Strong running down that left flank. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Oh, sweet feet. France are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Williams. Williams' cross. Mbappe. It's Hernandez. Nico Williams does really well to win the ball there. Great run on the overlap here. Produces a cross. Firmly met. Now then, the ball's come loose. Mikel Oyarzabal. Pedro Porro. And here's Yamal. Laporte. Pedri. Rodri. Oyarzabal. Oh, cracking ball.
Oyarzabal really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Gusto. Mbappe. Conte. Knocks it out wide. Chouameni, Mbappe, Conte, Hernandez crosses. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Nico Williams, Cucurella, Rodri, Pedro Porro, Yamal, Pedro Porro, Pedri, Cucurella. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Mbappe, Chouameni. That's really well cleared. Well timed, excellent interception. Pedro Porro, Yamal, Pedri, Kubasi, Pau Kubasi, gently done. Pedri, and it's played forward. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Conte. Hernandez. Conte, Mbappe, Gusto. Now it's Oyarzabal, Cucurella, Nico Williams. Rodri. Pedro Porro, Yamal, Pedro Porro, Rodri, Nico Williams. He's had a shot! Split-second reaction.
Rodri actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Mbappe, Gusto. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's Gusto. And here's Elise, out to the right. Chance for a shot! Defending of the desperate variety. Gusto, Chouameni, Elise, Conte, Hernandez, and he decides to cross it. Laporte tries to clear. Chouameni goes short, played into the middle, and the keeper has it. Nico Williams, Cucurella forwards and with intent. Gets his head on it! Mbappe. Mbappe. Foot in. This has gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Now it's Olise. Gusto puts across him. And that has been cleared. It's a throw-in. Yamal. Kubasi. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Pedro Porro. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Olise. And it's played forward. Olise. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Deftly away. Olise, and that's a good ball. Hernandez. Conte. Chouameni. Conte. And here's Dembele. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rodri. Mbappe. Hernandez. Mbappe. Hernandez. Rodri wins the duel this time. Yamal. Rodri. Pedri. Nico Williams. Cucurella. And it's Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. He's there to hit it! Oh, super find. Mbappe! Rodri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Nico Williams goes on a charge down the left. Konate. Hernandez. Konate shifted upfield. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Pedri. Nico Williams. Laporte. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedri. Williams. Conte. Upamecano. Hernandez. And it's played forward. Hernandez. Muscular approach does pay off here. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Pedri. Picks it up out wide. Lovely bit of skill. Time to deliver. And here's Oyarzabal. Pedri. Konate. Tchouaméni. Upamecano. Conte. Mbappe. Hernandez. Konate shifted upfield. Kubasi. Pedro Porro. Pedri. And it's Cucurella. Oh, such a clever touch. Hernandez tries to clear. That'll be a throw. Rodri. Looks across and plays it in. It's out for a goal kick. Tchouaméni. Upamecano. Succumbs to the pressure. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Pedri. Cucurella. Rodri. Pedri. Oyarzabal. Oyal! He's got away with one there. Hernandez. Hernandez. Tchouaméni. Conte. Oyarzabal. Nico Williams. Kante wins the duel this time. Gusto. Olise. Oh, it's Dembele. Gusto. France desperately needs someone to hold up the ball here. Chooses to go back. And it's Conte. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Cucurella. Pedri. Mbappe. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Rodri. And here's Oyarzabal. Now it's Williams. Tchouaméni does really well there, strong defending. Olise. Conte. Tchouaméni. Olise. Mbappe. Hernandez. Very nicely done. Mbappe. Olise. Olise! Oh, that was no routine save.
Olise really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Pedro Porro. Yamal. Great work on the overlap. And a chance! He wasn't that far away.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Hernandez. Conte. Hernandez. Hernandez. Upamecano. Hernandez. Chouameni. And here's Dembele. Yamal. Rodri. Moved on forwards. And that's a throw. Mbappe, forwards and with intent. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Pedri. Now it's Yamal. Rodri. Yamal. Olise. Gusto. Aim forwards. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Yamal. Pedri. Over to the left. And here's Nico Williams. Oyarzabal. Conte. Oh, it's Dembele. Hernandez. Hernandez. Olise. Mbappe. Mikel Oyarzabal. Yamal. Yamal. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Rodri. And here's Oyarzabal. That has been knocked clear. Spain have reclaimed it. Rodri. Nico Williams. Deftly away. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Nico Williams. Pedri. Dembele. Chouameni. Upamecano. Gusto. Conte. Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. It's Hernandez. That is lovely. Al-Kubasi getting this one clear. Conte. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mikel Oyarzabal. Pedri. Rodri. Howson. Pedri. That's really well manoeuvred. Conte. Gusto. Conte. Elise. Conte. Probing pass. Al-Kubasi tries to clear. Nico Williams. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Pedri, gently done. That has been cut short. Nico Williams. And it's Cucurella. Yamal. Thinks Williams! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Conte. Elise. That's really well cleared. Nico Williams. Nico Williams going full tilt down the left. And here's Oyarzabal. Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Mbappe, forwards and with intent. Now it's Oyarzabal. Great defending, strong and determined. Pedri. And it's Porro. So who's he picking out? Pedro Porro. Chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Gets it away. Pedri. Yamal played out to the left flank. Cucurella puts them all in. Spain.
Well, we're seeing a better spell of passing here, Peter, so
We are.
you're getting some short, crisp passing and much more purpose behind it.
And they're keeping the ball.
Well, in some way, that qualifies as good defence too, doesn't it?
Pedri. Tchouaméni aim forwards. Conte. And it's played forward. Mbappe spread out to the left. Elise. France are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Well, I would think, Peter, that this team needs help from the experience within. That should help begin the recovery at least.
Hernandez. Hernandez drives forward on the overlap. Hernandez with the delivery. Cucurella. France already required to chase the game. Strong running down that left flank. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Hernandez attempts a clearance. Oh, smashing header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Upamecano, and he goes cross-field. Hernandez. Olise. Conte. And here's Dembele. He's had a shot! Mbappe. Delivery from Mbappe.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Mbappe clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Gusto. Upamecano. That's really well manoeuvred. Olise played out towards the right wing. Nico Williams. It'll be a throw-in. And it's Gusto. Chouameni.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a-begging.
Moved on forwards. Oh, Red, nice interception. Mbappe. Yamal. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Pedro Porro. Some good work on the right flank here.
Spain have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Pedro Porro. Yamal. It's a throw. Hernandez. Olise. Olise! That had everyone off their seats.
He overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Laporte. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Yamal. Pedri. Nico Williams. Aimed in towards the centre. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, nice touch. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And it's Pedri. Cucurella. Lovely feet. And it's hoisted clear. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Chouameni. Elise. Mikel Oyarzabal. Laporte. Cucurella. Laporte. Pedri. Nico Williams. Rodri shifted upfield. Yamal. Nico Williams. Cucurella crosses. Hernandez clears it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Laporte. Cucurella. Rodri. And here's Oyarzabal. Referee's given a throw. And it's Cucurella. Nico Williams. Well, that's a clever-looking ball. Gusto. Hernandez. Aim forwards. Conte. Hernandez. Conte. Mbappe. Chouameni. Olise. Oh, good spread. Conte. Oh, that's neat. Hernandez crosses. Nice interception, well timed. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Howson. Rodri. And the pass is intercepted. Moved on forwards. Oyarzabal. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Hernandez. Chouameni. Gusto. Conte. Hernandez. And it's Hernandez. Conte. Chouameni. And here's Dembele. Now it's Olise. Just deflected behind for a corner. Laporte is there and he can get that clear. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, really cute one. Header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Pedri. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Laporte. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Pedro Porro. Yamal has created one goal already. Nico Williams. Out to the left it goes. Cucurella, and he's gone backward here. Yamal! Danger averted for now. Up he goes! And that's caused a worry or two.
Pedro Porro is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe. Played out wide. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Conte. Tchouameni, gently done. And they've been given a corner. That's going to go a long way. And it's Conte. Rodri wins the duel this time. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He is through here. Konate, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Dembele. Gusto. And they win it back again. Kubasi. Yamal. Cucurella looks to get on the end of this. Pedri. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. And it's played forward. Tchouameni. Mbappe. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Rodri. And it's Porro. Pedro Porro. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Conte. Now it's Dembele. Great defending, strong and determined. Cucurella. Rodri. Yamal. Pedri. Nico Williams. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Williams. And here's Oyarzabal. Conte. Olise. Gusto. Olise. Lobbed in behind. Cleared away. Nico Williams. Nico Williams. Nico Williams goes on a charge down the left. Decent chance! Konate, forwards and with intent. And here's Mbappe. Olise, chance! Oh, they could be caught out here. Cross goes in there. He's free, he has got space. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cucurella. Rodri. Nico Williams. Mbappe. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
And it's Conte. Chouameni. Hernandez. Chouameni. Mbappe. Mbappe. Olise takes a shot. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Kubasi. Pedri. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Rodri. Over to the left. Oh, that's nice. Can he deliver? Now it's Pedri. Pedri played out to the left flank. Rodri. Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Mbappe. Hernandez. Mbappe. Gusto. Mbappe. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Rodri. Cucurella. Mbappe. And it's Conte. And here's Olise. Conte. Dembele. Mbappe! No, not quite. Pedri. Nico Williams. Chouameni does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Dembele. Olise out to the right. Conte. Mbappe, spread out to the left. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Hernandez clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Nico Williams. Cucurella. Proves too strong. Chouameni. Gusto. Konate. Aim forwards. Conte. Hernandez. Mbappe. Mbappe! And it's made its way to him.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Yamal. That's been slipped through. Conte. Elise. Back into the middle. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Oyarzábal looking understandably energised after his goal. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Rodri. Pedri. Cucurella. Pedri. Yamal. Rodri. Pedri. Cucurella. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And the ball is out of play. Conte. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Upamecano, and it's played forward. Hernandez. And here's Mbappe, over to the left, played back in. Pedri cuts out the pass. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Nico Williams. Cucurella. And it's Pedri. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro making good progress on the right-hand side. Nico Williams. Elise. Upamecano. Konate moved on forwards. Chouameni. Elise. Elise played out to the left flank. That's tidy. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Cucurella. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Nice control. Chouameni. Gusto. Gusto. Hangs one in. Mbappe. Mbappe! Yamal. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Ooh, delicate chip through. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Conte. Mbappe. Mikel Oyarzabal. Rodri. Pedri. Williams. Hit into the middle. Hernandez can get it clear. Mbappe. Hernandez. It's gone out for a throw-in. Hernandez. Chouameni. Olise. Olise!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Nico Williams. Decent progress down the left. Cucurella. Nico Williams gets into a good position. Cleared away. Justo. And here's Dembele. Played out to the right. Showing good feet. And it's Conte. And here's Mbappe. He can get that clear. Hernandez. Conte. Hernandez. That's physical challenge. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Played towards the other side. Yamal. Pedri. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Yamal. Pedro Porro puts them all in. Konate tries to clear. Great chance! That's really well manoeuvred. Conte. Hernandez. Chouameni. Hernandez chooses to go cross-field. Upamecano. Conte. Hernandez. Hernandez. Oh, great run, magical! Well played, important challenge that. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Spain thwarted in the end. That move lacked any sort of thrust. Nico Williams does really well to win the ball there. Rodri. Yamal. Rodri. Well, that's well seen too. And that is as far as they're going to go. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Conte. Gusto. Conte. Gusto. Hernandez. Conte. Olise. Kante gently done. Chouameni. Conte. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Pedri. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Nico Williams. Pedri. That is a little undercooked. Mbappe. That is Conte. Mbappe! Mbappe closing in on goal. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pedri. Pedro Porro. France, time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Oh, well played, he needed to get that right. And he's there to get it away. Al Kubasi shifted upfield. Pedro Porro. Yamal played over towards the opposite flank. Cucurella. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal! And that certainly packs a punch. Hernandez looks to the other side. Conte. Olise. Conte. And it's Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal knocks it out wide. Conte. Moved on forwards. Olise. Gusto. Pedri wins the duel this time. Nico Williams. Laporte. Nico Williams is onto it in a flash. Laporte. Rodri. Pedri. Conte. Chouameni. And here's Olise.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Upamecano gets over and intercepts. Olise. That is a little undercooked. Conte. Olise. Conte. Hernandez. Conte. And it's lofted through here. It is a corner. Chouameni with the short one. Now it's Chouameni. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedri played out to the left flank. Olise. Chouameni. Chouameni chooses to go cross-field. Mbappe. Conte. And here's Dembele, and he's had a shot! Pedro Porro. Yamal. Kubasi. Nico Williams. Laporte. Laporte gently done. It's a pretty loose pass. Gusto. Chouameni. Olise. Chouameni looks to the other side. And it's Hernandez. Mbappe. And here's Olise. Hernandez with the delivery. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Conte. Now then, the ball's come loose. Cucurella is there, and he can get that clear. Nico Williams. Pedri. Clearly not happy with that. Olise. And here's Dembele. It's anyone's ball now. Dembele concedes a free kick for that. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Olise. Conte. Hernandez. And it's Conte. The less said about that pass, the better. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Upamecano. Konate, aim forwards. Chouameni. Olise. Gusto. Chouameni. Dembele, he is onto this. Is the shot on? Danger averted for now. And claimed it back swiftly. Upamecano, forwards and with intent. Chouameni. Gusto. Chouameni. Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Decent chance! And the ball's come loose here. Unai Simon trying to keep this in. Can he deliver? That's tidy. He's free. He has got space. And they've got rid. He is just caressing the ball. And here's Mbappe. Referee has seen that as a dive.
Correctly so, Peter. It's an element of the game we just can do without.
Unai Simon sends that a long way. And they win it back again. Nico Williams. Yamal. Rodri. And the ball is out of play. Chouameni. Gusto. Olise. Oh, nice touch. Plenty waiting in the middle. Olise. Up he goes! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, the clearance is short. Conte. It's Hernandez. Mikel Oyarzabal. Over to the left. Pedri. Nico Williams. Spread out to the left. Played into space out wide. Conte. Chouameni shifted upfield. Olise. Gusto. Deflected behind for a corner kick. It's Hernandez. The cross comes in. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Pedri. Mikel Oyarzabal. Played out to the right. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedro Porro. Now here's the delivery. Gone for a throw-in. A chance to play it in. And here's Yamal. Plays it across. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Hernandez. Mbappe. Conte. Hernandez. Conte. Mbappe. Oh, what a climb! Just off target.
Mbappe certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Out to the left it goes. Cucurella. Laporte. Nico Williams. Laporte. Cucurella. Laporte. Nico Williams. Laporte. Nico Williams. Kubasi. Pedri. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. And that was nowhere near his best. Mbappe. Hernandez. Upamecano. Olise. Gusto. Yamal, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Pedri. Yamal. Over to the left. Nico Williams. Tries a measured ball. Well read. And the danger is averted. Hernandez. Conte.
Have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now.
Olise. Olise played out towards the right wing. Pedri. Nico Williams. Laporte. Nico Williams. Mbappe. Hernandez. Here comes the cross. France have got it back and they'll have another go. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Laporte getting this one clear. That is Conte. Conte. Mikel Oyarzabal. Laporte. Pedri. Nico Williams. Rodri played out to the left flank. And he's managed to get free. Time to deliver. Yamal. Pedri. Rodri. Here's a chance! Mbappe. Hernandez. Conte. Hernandez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yamal. Laporte. Pedri. Howson. Laporte. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Nico Williams takes a look up. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Hernandez. Yamal. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Pedri. Kubasi. Played towards the other side. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Pedri. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Cucurella. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Olise. Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Kubasi. And it's played forward. Mbappe. Chouameni. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cucurella. Pedri. Yamal. Pedri. Nico Williams. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And here's Nico Williams. Pedri. It's run loose here. Cucurella. Oh, it's played into the area. Mbappe. Olise. Dembele shapes to shoot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Al Kubasi spread out to the left. And here's Oyarzabal. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Yamal. Showing good feet. Across it goes. Mbappe. Chouameni. Mbappe. Caresses it through. Cucurella tries to clear.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Rodri. Here's Oyarzabal. Yamal. Out to the right. Oh, that's neat. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
Hernandez. And it's Conte. Laporte can get it clear. And they've got a throw. Gusto. Nice physical challenge. Cucurella did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nico Williams. Pedri. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Nico Williams goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Chouameni. Elise. Howson makes the interception. It's Dembele! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oyarzabal. Yamal. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Rodri. Pedri. Nico Williams. That's tidy. Pedri. Played back in. Konate attempts a clearance. Could be danger here. Conte. Hernandez. Mbappe. Hernandez. Oh, he's found support out wide. There are a few waiting for it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Moved on forwards. Elise. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Hernandez. That's really well manoeuvred. Gusto played in, and it's kept out by a stubborn defence. That'll be a throw-in. Chouameni. Conte. And here's Mbappe. Rodri. Cucurella. Laporte. Nico Williams. Pedri. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Dembele. Gusto making good progress on the right-hand side. Pedri. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Out towards the flank. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Oyarzábal plays it short. Cleared away. There's the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Pedro Porro clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Upamecano getting this one clear. And a play for a throw. And it's Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. Oh, smashing header! Caught offside that time. Mignon, long ball by the goalkeeper. Conte. Mbappe, given the lift of his goal. Elise. Nico Williams. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Pedri. And it's played forward. Upamecano does really well to win the ball there. Gusto. Konate, gently done. Kante, aim forwards. Tries to get it clear.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Kubasi. Rodri. Howson forwards and with intent. Cucurella. Pedri. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro charging forward down that flank. Yamal. Rodri.
France may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Hernandez. Conte. Conte. And it's Gusto. Oh, sweet feet. Mbappe. Kante. Oh, good spread. Tries to cross. Can he deliver? Conte. Now who's going to be first to this? Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Laporte. Pedri. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Gusto. Chouameni. Gusto. Chouameni. Hernandez. Mbappe. Conte. That is lovely. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Kante knocks it out wide. And here's Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's in a great position. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Pedri shifted upfield. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Oyarzabal. Pedro Porro. And here's Yamal. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Nico Williams. Now it's Williams. Now this could be a chance. And he's there to get it away. Laporte. Cucurella. Rodri. Tries a deft little ball. He can get that clear. And it's Pedri. Now it's Williams. A lovely bit of skill. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And he has been fouled there.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Mignon claims it, safe hands.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Pedro Porro. Yamal. That's a good run he's making there. Yamal's cross. And he thumps it clear. Hernandez. Gusto. Upamecano. Yamal. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. Olise forwards and with intent. Muscular approach does pay off here. Yamal. Cucurella. Pedri. Cucurella. Pedri. Yamal. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Proves too strong. Conte. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And it's Gusto. Conte. And here's Dembele. Into the channel. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. Gets it away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mbappe. Mbappe. That's a delicate pass. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Mbappe. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Howson. Pedri. Rodri, aim forwards. Cucurella. Cucurella drives forward on the overlap. Pedri. And it's Rodri. Here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oyarzabal is offering a wry smile there.
They've played it short. Cucurella. And that's been well dealt with. And the finish! Oh, it's come loose. Rodri. Mbappe. Hernandez. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. It's Dembele! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
Pedri. Howson, gently done. Konate. Gusto. Konate. Olise. Mbappe. Hernandez. Played through for the wide man. That's not going far. Showing good feet. Played it again. Yamal. Rodri. Yamal. Pedri. Moved on forwards. Decent progress down the left. Nico Williams. Gusto gets in to thwart him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Succumbs to the pressure. Konate. Upamecano. Olise. Conte. Mbappe. Conte. Hernandez. And here's Dembele. Dembele. Dembele! Oh, that could cost them.
Dembele absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
And it's been taken short. Now it's Olise. Olise. Chance! And the lead stays intact, just.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Now it's Williams. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Mbappe did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Listen, it's not nice and it's not clever, Peter, but it has to be done when he tries to make one of those telling runs.
Hernandez. Conte. Gusto. Oh, such a clever touch. Plays it out wide. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Here's the header! It's a clearance, but not much of one. And a chance! And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
France really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Nico Williams. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Olise. Hernandez. Hernandez going full tilt down the left.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Kubasi. And it's played forward. Nico Williams. Pedri. Nico Williams. Pedri. Rodri. Mikel Oyarzabal. Nice physical challenge.
Spain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
France going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Chouameni, and he goes cross-field. Hernandez. Mbappe. Pedro Porro clears it away. That's going to go a long way.
France really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Lovely feet. Yamal. Pedro Porro.
Spain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Mbappe. Hernandez. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Conte. Oh, what a pass! Olise. Shot a goal! Should have equalised. Nico Williams. Proves too strong.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Pedro Porro. Rodri. Pedri. Cucurella. Yamal. Pedri. Nico Williams. Rodri. Nico Williams. Pedri. Rodri. And here's Oyarzabal. Another big chance that gets away. Hernandez. Gusto. Hernandez. Hernandez. And it's Gusto. Now it's Olise. Laporte wins the duel this time. Dealt with nicely by the defence. France are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Oh, that's well done, really robust. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Climbs up big! And that would have been game, set and match.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Elise. And it's Gusto. Gusto carries the ball down the right. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
France really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Nico Williams, nicely intercepted. Upamecano. Gusto. That's really well manoeuvred. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Elise.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Cucurella. Pedro Porro. Gusto. Hernandez. Hernandez. Conte. Mbappe. Conte. Mbappe. Gusto. Cucurella does really well to win the ball there. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro tries making a foray down the right. Yamal. Rodri. Pedro Porro. And here's Yamal. Pedri. Rodri. Nico Williams. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Upamecano shifted upfield. Conte. That pass has been well intercepted. Mbappe. Elise. Chooses to go, and he shoots!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Yamal. Rodri. Pedri, played out wide. Great chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Chouameni. Upamecano. Upamecano forwards and with intent. Hernandez. Oyarzabal. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Pedri. Cucurella. Pedri. Cucurella. Pedri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Laporte. Pedri. Rodri. Clipped into space. Konate tries to clear. Pedri. Rodri. 5 minutes left on the clock. And the shot! Hernandez. Conte. Mbappe. Hernandez.
There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Pedri. Cucurella. Pedri. Nico Williams. Oyarzabal.
Spain nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Conte. Hernandez. Mbappe. Final seconds, this has to be it.
France really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Cucurella. Howson. Pedri. Yamal. Nico Williams. And here's Oyarzabal.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Picks it up out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Muscular approach does pay off here. Chouameni. And it's Dembele.
France really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Pedri. Howson. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedri. Laporte. Pedri. Yamal. Looking for a decent ball in. And here's Yamal. Rodri. And here's Oyarzabal. Played out to the right. Rodri. Nico Williams. Great defending, strong and determined.
Spain can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
France can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Chouameni. Elise. Conte. Mbappe. France have to get it. It's Dembele! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
that has been cleared. Ball is over the line. Mbappe, and that's aimed into the middle.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Out to the left it goes. Nico Williams is onto it in a flash. Cucurella. Nico Williams. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella drives forward on the overlap. Nico Williams.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Gusto. Upamecano. Olise. And here's Mbappe. And here's Dembele.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Williams. Pedri. Mikel Oyarzabal. Over to the left. Played into the... It's a mighty effort! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Oyarzabal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Cleared away. And it's Rodri. Olise can get it clear. Yamal. Rodri. Pedri. And here's Yamal. Kante gets a foot in here. Mikel Oyarzabal. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Pedro Porro. And here's Yamal. Hoisted in. Konate tries to clear. Olise. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Tchouaméni, Conte, Mbappe, out towards the flank. Oh, that's nice. Conte. Tchouaméni spreads it out wide. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Oyarzabal. Mbappe. Olise. Gusto. That's very neat. And it's Conte. Tchouaméni. It is now or never. Time is against them. Yamal. Nico Williams. Now, where's he looking? And here's Nico Williams. Conte. Nico Williams. Upamecano. Hernandez. Mbappe. Nice control. proves too strong. Yamal, Pedro Porro. Yamal.
Ball's gone out of play. Conte. Mbappe. Conte. Hernandez. Gusto. And here's Elise. Referee has just said play on.
Well, that's well seen too.
Elise. Gusto. France to make one last surge forward.
And he's there to get it away.
Aimed in towards the centre. Al Kubasi gets it away.
We are now heading into the
It's gone
final
for a
moments
throw-in.
on this huge semi-final clash between Spain and France in the simulation match. The tension is at its peak. Every pass, every tackle, every
Well, it's
chance
a
could
nice
decide the
idea,
game
but
from
the
here.
execution
Both
was
teams
lacking.
giving everything they have got,
And he
pushing till the
thumps it
very last
clear.
whistle. Stay with us. Anything can still happen in this stage. And don't
Pedro
forget,
Porro.
if you are enjoying this match, make sure to like, share, and
Rodri.
subscribe for more amazing matches in
Pedri.
PES 21 Simulation. Also, let me know in the comments which match should you see
Pedro
next.
Porro.
Let's see how this one finishes.
Cucurella. Pedri. Nico Williams. Cucurella. That's good play. Nico Williams. And the referee brings it to a close.
Thank you so much for watching. I am Ron Ball. This was a FIFA World Cup 2026 simulation created using PES 21 gameplay. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing matches. Until next time, stay safe and enjoy football.